How's it going, everybody? I figured I better come down here and make some sort of a video. I've been people asking me what happened to me since I ain't put up a video in over a week. Well, as you know, most of the U.S. has been hit by a pretty decent winter weather storm, and it was starting to look a little bit better yesterday. Then we got hit with some more stuff last night, and it's still going on this morning. So, but either way, it didn't matter because the boat ramps were frozen. I wasn't able to get out anyway, and I didn't want to tow my boat in this weather. But anyway, yeah, so what I've done is I come down here to my tackle room, rigging room, whatever you want to call it, and kind of want to go over a few things that I got going on and talk about some of the new tackle stuff that I've got, things that I'm trying out, and then things that I've got planned for the future of this channel. So I've been sent a lot of stuff, and I'm going to get sent even more stuff to try out, use, whatever. So what I'm going to probably do is do more or less like a couple tackle review videos. So I'm going to get out on the water, I'm going to fish them, stuff like that, which I've got a few different items that I've got to use. Like, so I've got some stuff from Blue River Carp. I've got some, what did I do with it? I got some, these are John Bubba New's new dragon weights that he's making. See if you can listen to that. It's kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see how that works in the water, if it does anything significant or not. So, but I'm kind of interested in in trying new things like this, because there's a lot of people that are kind of making kind of sort of the same thing, but they're just coming from different people, which in a sense, or in itself, is kind of a good thing, because what it does, it gives people options of where they want to buy it from and who they want to support, and that's good. I mean, I like that. So the other thing is I know that a lot of people have asked me if I had settled upon a hook that I'm going to use from here on out, and I have. So the hook that I've settled on is, well, if you watch any of my videos, you know it's going to be the Whisker Seeker triple thread hook. It's just been by far the best hook I have ever used. I'm not saying it is the best hook. It's just the best hook that I've ever used, and I've used a lot. When I started the hook quest and stuff like that, I was getting boxes and bags and envelopes full of hooks to try and use, and I've used most of them. But like I said before, I wanted to try different hooks, and unfortunately a lot of the ones that I ended up getting were a lot alike. But with these hooks, I don't know what kind of magic metal they use on these. I have no idea. The problem I was having with some hooks is that where this rolls back to this tip here, it didn't matter. If I caught a 30-pound fish, where I caught matter of fact, it was a 30-pound fish, an 18-pound fish, and a 5-pound fish, but I was rolling this right here. It would just roll completely back. If it wasn't for the fact that it was already hooked into the fish, I'd have lost the fish. So that was one issue I had with a couple different hooks. But with these, I haven't had no issues. As long as that fish gets this hook, now I've had them to where they've hit the bait, turned it back into the hook, then I've lost them that way because they're just clamped down on the bait and the hook wasn't able to penetrate them, which I have lost fish that way. But if the hook ever got them, I never lost them. Now, knock on wood, but so far so good. And so this is the hook I've decided on, which I have still got more hooks to try. Like I've got these are some of the Bob Mann's double hook rig. These are I'm assuming these are the Dell's tackle hooks, which, yeah, a lot of people use them. So, but I'm going to put these to use at some point, which I'm trying to wait till I have a reason to use a double hook rig, which is, for me, if I'm going to run big baits, I'm typically going to run big baits spring, before the spawn, and most definitely post spawn. That's when I'm going to run my big baits. But yeah, that's when I'm going to run my big baits, and so that's when I'm going to give these a shot. I know he sent them to me. He sent me a bunch of stuff to try out. A lot of it I won't use because it's not pertinent for my area. But the other thing that I've got, which I know you can get these. Well, I buy these from Ironside Fishing, Catfishing. So you can also get these from, I do believe Whisker Seeker actually sells these also as well. So, but these are the EVA foam peg floats, which, I've caught a couple fish on them. They haven't tore up. I mean, I've put them through the, I mean, I put them through the paces as far as like what a cat will do. And it kind of seems to bounce back, because that was always the biggest part. Because if we get a fish, you know, this is stuck, and then he's, you know, pulling this way, or it gets wrapped around or folded. Well, obviously, I mean, you all know the styrofoam floats, they'll just split, crack, and then whatever. Then it's more or less useless. I mean, I still use them, but until I can retie the rig. But so I'm excited about these. I want to see how long these work, and if, you know, so with the styrofoam peg floats, I would probably get either one really good fish, or I could get a couple good fish, but then that's pretty much it. They're tore up, you know, and I know that going into it, but they were cheap enough that you could buy a bunch of them and it wouldn't break the bank. I was getting floats. I think I was getting them things like I get 50 for like 18 bucks, you know, so, or 20 bucks, I think is what it was. So anyway, so that's just some of the few things, you know, that I'm going to go over in future videos. And then of course we're still, which I wanted to show you this one, because this probably, when it comes to the new Mad Catz reels, this is probably one of my favorites. This is the Patriot 2.0 rod, and this is the actual Patriot reel. So, which I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you guys to start getting these, because they're a good reel. They really are a good reel. They're smooth, which I have had some reels that I pulled straight out of the box that didn't perform as advertised. So I'm not gonna drop any names, but I've had that. So anyway, but these Mad Catz reels, like I said, we've been working with them for a little bit, trying to, you know, make sure they're good. And I'm not going to say that every one of them that comes out is not going to be without its issues. Yeah, I mean, you can never say, you know, something's going to be 100% perfect every single time. I've had these Penn Fathoms, you know, that I bought straight out of the box. I've had to ship off to get fixed. So, you know, and you know the price of them reels. So, but if you're a 6500 class guy, like if this is you, if you love them Abu Garcias, if you love them, you know, PC Fun reels, if you love them size reels, this is going to be probably your best bet for sure. But you know, as far as, you know, they're smooth. They reel great. They cast great. Drags are pretty good on them. I think they're saying that these got like 18 pounds of drag on them. You know, probably, you know, 18, 19 pounds of drag, which are good. I would like to have, you know, caught more fish with them. And I'm still going to use them. I just gotta wait for the weather to break so I can get back out there. But they make these. They make them in 11 different colors. They match 11 of their most popular rods, and you know, that's kind of good, because I know, like I said, I've said in other videos, a lot of people like that, matching the rods with the reels and stuff. So so that's something I'm pretty excited about. Wait for that to come out. That should come out here in the next couple weeks, hopefully, if all goes well. Okay, so the next thing I want to go over is I'm kind of excited about this year, because I've got some pretty good opportunities coming up. I got some opportunities to, again, with more tackle that I could use, try out, and then also trips. I'm going to take some trips this year, fish in different waters, and I'm actually going to get to fish with different people, different YouTubers, stuff like that we've already got, you know, more or less in the works. So I'm pretty excited about that, because what it's going to do for me is it's going to, well, I guess give me a reason to go to these different places and try different things, and then hopefully create some pretty good content for you guys. So that's going to be a big deal for me this year, to be able to travel like I want to, and then it should be good. It should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully it's a lot of fun for you guys that want to watch it. Okay, so the last thing I really wanted to go over, because I think the video that me and Wes did didn't, you kind of, you know, I mean, everybody got the gist of it, but I'm going to grab these real quick. So, as you know, if you've, you know, if you guys have social media, Facebook, stuff like that, you know that Wesley come out with these new boards. He calls them his Armed Forces boards. And so he's going to take some of the proceeds that he gets from these, and he's going to donate them to Patriot Catfishing, which does quite a bit. And you know, and me and him have been talking about doing something like this for a while. Of course, you know, we wanted to get the colors right and stuff like that. Then I've got something that I'm going to end up doing here before long. kind of along the same lines, you know, because we're trying to give back to the veteran community as best we can. It's, you know, me and him both being veterans, we've seen the need for it, you know, and he does what he can, I do what I can, and we do it as much as we can. So that's kind of something that I'm glad that I was able to partner with him with and help them get out there. So those are going to be my new planer boards from pretty much here on out. Because a cause like that, I will support any possible way I can. All right, y'all. With all that being said, I wanted to just hop on here, do a quick video, just so that way y'all don't forget about me until I get out there and go fishing again. But I kind of want to do this a little bit more. I kind of want to sit down and you know, talk about things that that I've noticed or I've come across, or things that I'd like to see in the future, things that I plan on doing in the future. But get in the comment section and just kind of let me know what things you would like for me to go over, or what things that, you know, you can ask a question that I'll go over them on the next video. Just things like that. Do you think I need to do like a Facebook Live, or you know, do sort of a, not so much a podcast, 'cause I'm not very good at them, but, you know, just have somebody like on Facebook, and I could do it on YouTube and things like that. We could discuss some things, and then of course read your comments at the same time, so we can go over all that. Those are just things that I kind of want to do in the future, because I sit here, you know, a lot of y'all that watch my videos, which I appreciate each and every one of you that do, but I I really like the feedback that I get. I really like the comments. I really like the way we can interact. I just wish we could do it in a more personable level, you know. So that's what I'm going to try to work on here in the near future. So, but yeah, like, by all means, please get in the comments, and let's figure out a topic for next time. Because there's days where, like it is today, that I can't do nothing. I want to go fishing so bad. So if I can't go fish, we might as well talk about it. So yeah, so thank you for all my supporters out there. Thank you for all the subscribers out there. Let's go ahead and grow this channel a little bit more, and see what we can't get into in the next few years. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.